What is reconciliation?
Great. Mr. Bofo,
Opedi.
may I say, you make sure what you for you.
Omunyana Joso.
The word reconciliation, it means a lot.
Wow.
And there is a spiritual dimension of reconciliation.
Okay.
And then there is a business dimension of reconciliation.
Okay.
But let me give the business one.
Okay.
I will say, business be a invested or the shim,
Yeah.
or making sure say be ye. At a point in time, they want to find out. Akusi say, yeah, dear, and yeah, dear. What else can we do? That is the act of reconciliation. You are reconciling to find the discrepancies between the kasi and the is it positive or negative? That is business line of reconciliation. So we call accounting, there's a lot of reconciliation.
Okay.
We call business management, so there's a lot of things.
Of course.
And then
Okay.
I am taking the spiritual aspect. If I would topic in the mind, I would say, why did this guy get the topic from? The spiritual aspect of reconciliation is uninyame te say. Uninyame diniye. Opeja umuma o sorry free mpamu o tiasie. Said boni bia wodi just like you were saying.
Yeah.
And then he has actually resurrected you. Have you reconciled with God? Now what it means is that dear nyamia yama wono. What to tuwa na mwa kono wakachere say nyame meda wase. Or do you have an idea as to dear woka se wope? No dear mawo. Did you go back? Ana dear also ompe. Ana dear na nhwehwe. Ana to. Did you go back? That is the spiritual aspect
of reconciliation.
Yefri nyame dia na yenka nyame dia ye ba ni paso.
Ni paso dia no.
All right? Also, can forgive yourself. But nipano start from you. Mr. Bofo, if you cannot reconcile yourself, you cannot be happy. You can never be the person that you are looking for. There's a need for you to reconcile yourself. Utia wati. Ucha wacha. Why are you fighting? Why are you trying to justify it? At the answer you need to ask yourself, to what extent am I doing this? To what extent will it help me? It is not about uni obi enyan tawa. It's not about we know koyano. We know enya kasano. It's me back. That be.
There's more to it.
There's more to it. And the more to it is that you need to empty yourself first. And because I empty yourself, what I'm saying is that at the end of the don't point finger at somebody, but ask yourself, what did I do? Where did I go wrong? What really happened? But some making attempts say you want to make it work. After you have identified, you have to let it work.
Let it work.
And how are you going to let it work? It's either you are going to approach the person or through text or through messages. What? And you have to do it tactfully. Because Sandy Pano, baby, will free back. Eti udeni amanu begwa was udiani or for some sort I say on your baby. No. It's a reconciliation among Nipa. A real work. So first, get to know exactly what you want to reconcile. Also, call before us.
What brings about reconciliation? At the end, yakasi away there say reconcile. What brings about that reconciliation? At the end of the man is Emma, oh baby, I do the see a reconcile.
Man ye, man she ye,
My ye.
man ye, man ko ye. A fein na me who say, meti.
I am from so.
And that is the ball. That is the core. When you came to, or you come to realize that, meti.
Obu, I am from so, names who I am from so.
Fantastic.
Such a person.
Yes. 80 ye. It's about for me and say,
My ye. Charlie, my ye.
I need to go and sort things out. Why didn't you know? Said matter. Said matter. So you are lobbying.
You are lobbying. You begin to take a step.
I feel my jabby be a two trims. I say. What's I say? We are hostile.
Emfa, I abutre.
Why I can't natural no? We are hostile. It is till you sort of subdue.
Yeah.
And you understand where I'm coming from. And I bet you see. And yet, say, we deal with Temunti, how to come and reconcile. Else we will draw the line between forgiveness and
reconciliation.
But to reconcile, it's your whole soul. To reconcile is your whole soul. It's your whole being. It's your whole life. Say, me see me person me reconcile me home. Then I had to go back and look at the ills, the bad things. My ye. I ain't try ye. It's near my ain't try ye no. And now person will call him. Now see. That is reconciliation. It need to be or you should be very careful. Seriously. If you reconcile with yourself, you will reconcile with people, and you will live a happy life.
But how do I reconcile with myself?
It's about
And I'm opening me too. They are reconciling.
be truthful to yourself. Know yourself. Stop denying. It's about so it got to make you humble. You need to develop the act of being humble.
Humility.
That's a word. Well, to me, and yes, idea now you can't reconcile with it. Every day you are tussling with people. Why? A serious act of human life.
About his admission, but I don't know. I saw admit it.
Yes.
For the first time. So only pano so I am from so no admit it. Oh, to me make it that step.
No, to be
because
the golden key is first of all knowing that I aired you, and then the real key is me baby yeni. Eti dienti na woba. Edi from so no wayo. Don't come and recount all the mistakes. Yes. To reconcile, it's about yourself. And then see how well you can actually do a call the person. But we knew how. We knew we are fine. There's no need for reconciliation. It is only when we have a problem or we had a problem.
That is where reconciliation is.
Exactly. When you gave me the topic, I was like, it's deep.
It's deep.
It's very deep. And yet, next crying episode was here.
Wait to match also next time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Very, very deep.
One guy by mentioned how they used to be very nice. When they're down for na problem bao muntiam na sisiano that friendship no a breaky na otuano recounted those days the way they were no any benefits and both of them were gaining out of that friendship na. I know ya a hano a teaching were losing a lot of things because of that breakage now, but no, it's your person try now when a guy no reconcile now but it's what tries 1 or 2 times that the guy seems not to on person be jatum no as how do they go about it near they didn't say it's
about from this scenario adamfo no onja no because my from so my deal bonny my poucho I am coming forward to make amends. That's reconciliation. But your posture, your demeanor is not telling me, say,
you are ready.
welcome.
You're ready.
All right, yeah, Jano.
Then that friendship is no more.
I see, I say, he, a pro. So it's gone. But you see,
can't it be brought back? I mean, no, what do you mean from back?
In reconciliation, Mr. Boavo, and yet won't
it's supposed to be. Yeah.
That's right. So nipa na o ye no want tiasie. No one you want to say, okay, then yes, that's it. So the ball is in the court of Sabidi o ye no. Nipa na o it's not about you. Because I'm sorry, I want to go and reconcile with Mr. Boff. No.
It can't work unless
the other party
agrees,
understands your coming, understands why you want us to recap. Oh, so you see, slow BGM fite or something. I've forgotten that. Slow BGM fite. I don't know about
it. No, sure.
Like, be careful as to what is in my mind.
Oh, okay.
Slow BGM fite. That's a word.
Okay.
Obieniwa unimnitrim. Nobody. I just say BBS answer. It is when the happenings, it is when the situations, it is all the things that will call for you to know. Say, hey, say in not here, say in no journey. When an air cost one of you, and a manipa, yedimu, and a manipa. Ehu. Eti oni ni pay dia. Bioni. Because you see, somebody me key ma. Something about for me to dia wa haba. I'm the keys number. What does that mean? I have emptied exactly. Good. Good. I have emptied myself to you. What I want is I can depend on you.
That is it.
Na me baya. What bumi dani? And I will say, then you are not responsible. And I can't get you back on this basis. I had to go and break my door and then refix it. It's a waffle. Let me do you. Okay. Samia, odi ade ni di me, ma back to a point, and I'm saying, okay, let's patch up. Now what? We are the no gene deserve now, yeah. But now my father say, boy. What does that mean? So it means you are not prepared.
Oh.
Eti ni pam yenu. Eti that because we are madam for a CNSA. Who are you as a friend? Is that the person who will kill and die for you? Tihayu. So a friend can be in a business atmosphere. A friend can be in our arena,
relationship.
A friend can be in a family. Who will die for you?
No idea.
Who will be there for you? Why never? Don't tell me it's your wife.
That's what is in my mind now.
Yes, but BBT and then some doors unti ya one more sabi on war. And yet one thing.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So you need to open up your eyes and purview. I shall say, the oil. The day I got to know this, I was like, hey, Sababu, you were Jumayo. Yeah. The question I ask myself is, "Me sorry, Samada, how would I reconcile? Being grateful, praying, doing what is godly. It means peer the next door. I mean the neighbor not. So you see, all this somersault in terms of righteousness, and it makes you get closer to God. There's no matter of being a Christian or Muslim.
No.
But you as a person, you should know. What do you reconcile every day? A dear no be a yama, a dear from so on or course will be reconcile. So it's a huge thing.
So any part, like I was saying, so any part also in your not say.
Yeah.
Or no, but so like, why already so about reconciliation? Let me repay you. That's it. You can't do anything about it.
No.
You have to let you Janice.
Someone to me, you be Janice. And only a friend of what relationship? What was that? I once upon a time with you. And a BBT, you're separate. All right. I wait a four. A four. You say, 80 yenjai now. Yenjai now. And this will take a longer time. And yet, you need to put your things right. And Koyania may be a trigger those days. And Koyania may be a Ebema Sadiano Asaba. Anna and Wahua too much by way of Wahua Nipano. Me form nuntino, and yet was warrior party team, Maminkofa party nika. No. We don't do that.
The yes, they are compensating it.
Yes. Bibi sir, say you want to have your inroads. Emma. Oh. The nipa no can say, "Shede o chire." O cause of say benyame.
So I don't know be fano.
Yes. And that's what happens. When you bring out a recap, now making sure that things will work on. Or do you fail?
But taking it lightly,
yeah. I think reconciliation, Mr. Boafo, is a huge topic. It's a huge topic in the sense that say antiasie as deeper. Everybody. Obi oye wicked bia can reconcile.
Obi oye wicked bia.
Obi oye wicked bia. Obi odi boni bia can reconcile. But na yet the act of being wicked.
I don't know any idea why.
Exactly. It you. And when you assume free, assume free be free ba. One more and you tonight. One more and you mingle. What is it that would pick out of it? Yeah, Jai, as some now say, maybe a sana no. Stop it. Tessa, you have not looked into yourself.
Because last year will be soon in the bind, or be of you say you're not soon in the bind or no.
It's a static.
Which because I made them come out dream. I don't care how you feel, my bomber dream.
But what dream, mommy, but do you know what?
No, I can't say, yeah, the true being
okay, I don't even know you know. Only the picture the person has formed about you. When you are bring out your car, come on, fine, catch it. Ochirentio. And then there is an opportunity for us to sort of understand ourselves. Now I can catch them in the call. For all you know, find it lightly, but the act our you can't honor. So to reconcile, you have to throw away some things. You have to throw away some things.
You have to let go of something.
You have to let go of something. You have to let go of things you adore. Oh, yeah?
The sacrifice power.
It is the next too sacrificial. That's what Jesus Christ catch. We should go and reconcile with our people. If we don't do that, who are we? Even Oba, even Unia, when there is a fault, you need to work on reconciliation.
Counsellor, are there times a reconciliation is here when nipa life? There are times people want to who here so reconcile.
Who here so reconcile?
At all times.
At all times. It's about for because it is not necessary. Oboa. Share. Then you yourself, who have you reconciled?
But you made mention, say, Obi Oha, or no being Thomas say.
Yes.
Or no one side no a feel say or person reconcile no need panel I can no much can come on
good
woman some back to that normal ehinibium but back no yen na adwene
yes
so obe agree kra na abaso say no na yes reconciliation and work wo ho na say wo kra make us any yenja na sa meaning how no say reconciliation hia wo ho no
dabi what we say e ba na sa no is either we look for a third party. Me and you respect.
The counsellor be an obi.
Good.
Advisor be on
yes.
channel.
No, so yes, I go home now. I saw too.
I better take your time.
Fantastic. So that's why I say it's a wet relationship. A fork. To boss in and walk. In sumi. It is the moment that nipa no one responded to your request. There's no reconciliation.
Yeah, because when you're ready.
But the one who is prepared will reach out to you.
We'll make you some steps.
Yeah. Because what you say, who said, oh, me who do you yeah, and what you phone so too, and our person will Daniel. Simple.
Obviously, like I said, I didn't need to do my media answer.
Yes.
Me person may go back to that relationship. I may go back to that company and I say, "Sir, union na mene wono na ochebi wasaye mesabi because the year I nearly died out of it." Don't use the whole reconciliation here just to save your life. Reconciliation ain't here with that particular incident.
Oh, so I didn't know the year one was nyansa.
Yes.
Nyansa no. Ayo this one.
That is as part of the reason I was holding the panel crampon bondibium and
there be fire or this one. Or this one and say, you've learned something out of it. But you won't get too close as to the first mistake you did. Probably you went too close. You were too
open.
You can't say aha. But for now, so I will distance myself from the act of getting close to you. Yeah? This is strategic. And I say, we are so cool.
That's not because listening in your full ho and not to work reconcile no one. Because you see an old ban like before, ban halfway because we're seeing answer.
Good. Good. It's a me bano, meaning the me na masaba. But me Sasha say, when your man wants to say, Yana, it's not me reward. Not me recoil. Men shall say we are still fighting or in tussle.
Okay, who make any sign about nipa de who say
no, money who. But I appreciate the wisdom of the Mao. Oh yeah. Aha. You need to be very careful. You see, and you say, oh, Mr. Buffalo. Now I that them here now Buffalo. Hey, you don't call that reconciliation. No. You don't call that reconciliation.
Oh, so when you can see interest money in Ghana, Sanka no no.
No.
Oh, that was waffle. And I'm Mr. Adumatta. I didn't last year. Yeah, penny for who's a interest on. So, and who's a
18 interest. 18 I started. I didn't know the Sadi and the You have not answered me. You have not detailed the real thought.
And so, okay, I think I'm young, Kobo so far, Sadi in Ambabium. I didn't know mana.
The piece, way near. Oh, say the last time they hear it is you.
Who was so name you I don't know?
Yes.
Who I don't know yet.
Don't brush it off. And I make us say, face the reality, face the call as to why you did that. Zawavu.
Who here, pa?
Who here?
Hey.
Who him say? Answer no be beye bibi no.
What you know what that?
I wanna dream. I wanna dream. Eti me ball wono. My ball because me say me ball.
What you know that?
Yes. Eti na mani pa wo. So we study human being from afar, not too close. Not too close. So me get it closer, me jani me bi o. A hono na me oya de a hyemia. Me say uye nipa bone. Uye nipa bone. Your act of getting close to me was to just to know who I am, how do I get my things, how do I excel. And one about. Na deɛ na ɛma me sunu deɛ anhwɛ hɔ. That is another issue. Eti ɛnɛ mɛka kyerɛ tiefoɔ nyinaa sɛ they should understand who they are. They should know who they are. And they should admit the fact that I have erred.
A lot of people were problem. So sad no. Obe admit why am from so no.
Yeah, admit say why am from so. Na me from so me ye no.
So one year to me reconcile. Anya adwuma.
And fa you can't reconcile with me. You can't.
So you can't reconcile without admitting.
Yes.
Say na we no I am from so.
Yes. It when I am me find it so difficult to understand say. You say our no say they want to divorce. They've gone to go separate. Any of the two who has detailed the real thing that went on. You're jumping on top of it. Now you're addressing it. But do you know, sir, your behavioral pattern has orchestrated in this very aspect. Also, I fantasy. These are sort of things. Oh, and this thing has somersaulted. What now? And fa. Such a person doesn't need reconciliation. But where me catch it, I say, "Hey, minimo, uncle, minim." But what can you do? It means you are prepared.
Yeah.
So it is my duty to help you to change.
Okay.
So reconciliation means a whole lot. It's all one-off. It's all one-off. Topic we mean we are for free. Meaning baby I go fast after, but it's deep. It's very, very deep. Also, if I want to work on my reconciliation, that I don't need to look down on you or insult you or do ill with you. Because every move of which we do, we should reconcile. The word is prefix.
Reconcile.
It is a concile. Yes, and you and a baby a sipo. The empress best said, "Dear, start here, yeah, come back.
Yeah, reconcile.
We are reconcile. Any word that starts with it means a lot. It means there's no end to what has happened. Re-examine, re-strategy,
restore.
You put re. Shadia. Who the re shower and left you up wanting to make amends. But one farm how would you be able to move? So
many madam Juma. Juma me no mahoka say me afa me madam ho.
Yeah.
And wati.
Yeah.
And a madam de buafu. And one approach me. And many you wouldn't imagine me for to Mr. Makodi no ho so can ye enyem fa me madam ho. And odi ache me. Be wadwuma ho many bonus so so odi ache me o. But still me feel comfortable wadwuma ho no. And no, how do we deal with that particular?
You are paying for your price.
Or they tell me, all right.
You are paying for your price. At the end of the channel, it's not instantaneous. nipa na ɔso ɔde akyɛ wɔn wɔ san monitor sɛ onneɛma sesa ɔnsɛm asesa ɔnante asesa
And now the one go concern.
no eti wo na wokɔɔyɛ kɔpa akyɛ wɔn you ought to walk your way through, and that is why I said you need to reconcile yourself before. Why waiting? I just occupy the chow I was obey you.
What patch is or you so cut to us on a to us on a or the Yashi bridge?
See, I won't name the old man military more. Prior to one enemy, no one. But see, I won't.
You see, they only knew
No. You don't know. Eh, who?
Especially what from be pan, I was expecting Nipan bear attack you pa. Now call you and you show dear.
Baba.
Who's that told to say?
Hey, eh, who? The man has locked his memory. Also, the Yashi.
Oh, come in. I have forget. A more count.
Yes. And such people, they do that to monitor you. I'm not sure. So what's that? Yeah, she'll be a ska.
Skinny.
I will learn this kind of from a hard way.
Yeah.
Menka, one more betting.
Good. Between me winning 200,000.
Aye.
Ghana
Ska. Yeah, she the way they behave. On Choska. On Chesko. Or the memo for you to improve yourself. Now, this says you can't know how you improve yourself. How far have you gotten to? Come reconcile yourself. Look at this kind. What a copemba. Okoshino. Daddy! Oh, my young da. Oh, said the next time about all that you come up, but as to give.
Memusa, Counsellor, maybe why a who reconciliation. What's that? Some incidents be a reconciliation. And
it depends on the other party. The no. So I accept this up as due tomorrow. It's okay. Or I accept it, I forget it.
Because I didn't wait to miss him and Nippon Castle reconcile with that Nippon, but it's idea and I say, I sounds what do you. It's in a once a one and I who here reconciliation. Just let the person go. It's adapted. Surely there's some things about much already a who reconciliation and who here say, yes, sounds serious and terminate to me.
On your serious, he doesn't believe in the future. And no. He doesn't care. He just want to move on.
The phone line is active now. 0551 563 916 0551 563 916 0551 563 916. Bibia OSC won your bintem. Yeah, I feel say Sadi Hiansi and I say would ye and Hiansi see the United to me as dear. If you can share briefly with us now also what me from no question be across regarding a reconciliation you do come here obetimi afre on 0551 563 916 0551 563 916 no be I'm has here free abena me phone line here you say maybe at the amount to come you can give us a call and then you ask any question be here and our counsellor na make
Mr. Bafo, you don't push somebody to reconcile with you. You have for your sir.
But if you think you can persuade, it's force, but who persuade the panel like who try to
what's the one buy in? What else can you do? It's okay. And now make us say you're going to punish yourself with your
conscience.
Yes.
And you want to get yourself out of that punishment.
You can't.
We'll try to.
You can't, but you need to now learn. See, anything that happens to us, Mr. Boff, expels us to the future. Seriously. It was a bit of a on our face and went to turn among. Wait. Nipana year and Adiano, what's a year for? And you are still doing what you were supposed to be doing. Where lies the reconciliation? And your winner.
So can we then say, like I said, there are some situations there who hear reconciliation cry. Like you are saying, nipa no you're ready to listen. For you to even take the first step to reconcile. Just say, no, you can do away with it. So we have just let it be.
Yeah.
Until we can draw the line.
You can draw the line.
So there are some incidents and there are some situations reconciliation and
but Jenny or China dear a better war when papa in term on a mamma in term. And that your own but watch now. What you have to do is that what's here one pen I a wet relationship.
Like you were saying.
A fuck. And let me tell you, Mr. Boafo, if a relationship is wet, you must go through hell to make it dry. I was say one kasawo ye day. We share idea no.
No, shouldn't so.
Not good.
Obi losing a life because of asemia can only be a problem. I want to compound house now. Only panen kasa. Mama try to become a boma reconcile na ono oba no wo yare asthma. Na our first floor na no ni wasam no ground floor. Na one afternoon bia eni fie ho. Na ne asthma na attack na buy. Buy esa no or try so be bia ni hela ne da no ohu efe lock no no ntimi movie. And okay said the only person she is aware so if you nipa no ne nye fine on an compound so she could have called the person but because I was holding nakuma fidi that's on ne nkasenti no she didn't know how to call the person and no ogroni sa and a pa the line ni ta asem si wi na later nipa na o wase no nka so hu say o wi but on ne nkasa o chia no kro onye no so ntinu o hu ne nti o sa okobua na mane because on friend no because on any kasa, no saving the life. You see what loggerheads and
this is very sensitive.
Yes,
and that tells us that we relate well with others. Oh yeah, what dear? Asho.
But they try to reconcile, like we are talking about. I'm gonna try somebody reconcile. Na I'm pay yo. Obiani ego. Well, to
mommy and tree boss you. Especially your neighbor. I say, wouldn't him your mom see no more? Wouldn't him your son, sir?
Oh, can't say me, but what's watching you?
That's a
now, can I do pa?
Mr. Bafo,
wouldn't you watch now?
Wouldn't you watch now? I want me dinner time or traffic mon. And they all know say, please come inside. Hey! What's 20? And I mean the water. Me who are met you. What's 20? So let's put this in our minds because we're in the one area. Now, guy in this one, or the lady, sorry, the lady who you now went to.
What me I kono?
On so sabi, nyamini.
The phone line is active. 0551 563 916 0551 563 916. Mama on number no. We number of friend here no. 0551 563 916 0551 563 916. I'm for a text line instead of this call line. No. I want for a text line. No. Oh, we are sending message. Okay. Let me read the message right now. It's a good morning, Mr. Boafo. My name is Angela from Tema, Committee 22. I say I find it difficult to understand Counsellor Adumatta because, like you are saying, there are some instances that you try, but the person will not give you the hearing for you to even take a step to reconcile with the person. So that all you have to do is to let go. So reconciliation at that moment is not needed. Angela Tema Committee 22. Or no, I'm going to say there are some incidents there's reconciliation. You just let it go. What can I make a statement because I say
Janessa. Why yeah? I don't so too. Unim your yeah. After friendly pray to help you in apologize, no, making sure say by or sit there. Leave it. And I'm using this word, wet relationship. A fuck. A relationship that is what? You got to allow it to drive by itself. So, Angie, I really understand where you're coming from. But hey, whatever that you do to reconcile.
Councillor, my phone over here na hello, good afternoon. Me pa chone ka say.
Me pa share frame Obama me ka se frisu hom.
Obama ka se frisu mo yentio.
Me pa cho near the kama me mboma baso. And the topic na mo kan wasem no reconciliation. Ayade ehu hia papa na sa akayo nketenkete no ekoso ewu efie bebre mu. Efie bi wo ho no ma sene ana wo ka say uma prophet bi say obi ane atma eka ne ho a ni neighbor on ne nkata ewo fie a wentimi amfa na mbona bane no ekoso ewo various houses ana various places. Enti me gidi say obi a otie program we bia no ebeye adesua de aye futuo ama no because the only obi ti na say o ka say one ne nkata ana one wo nkata ebedu baby no na sa nipa na so na ho ya ne mboa sa time na nipa na e presence wo obeye den what I say aye ya dia nyanwele say otena wo ho ye fi say ene no nko a but ye ni say otena bi ebia na enya wo ebia na oba bi ekwa ahoye him esa ne say woni nipa no enye fa woni nipa na nkasa ti no nipa no so jime mfia oba no enso wo oba no problem ema no nti say to I think say e best say always be anka counselor benya mmere aba program so na ka obeye education say anka say be boy me nya yakobon say be chasumfo nyina so
Yo, when you're that's your chest move for you so also bet me a friend 0551 563 916 bia Sophia Otimono Bibisa El Koswa ya ka you a say what tells me many way in your family way in your finding that they no so no at your how it's me bad nipa no so what try say obe reconcile but and juma any other story and any other question you have you can call us and share with us 0551 563 916 El Kosu Councillor El Kosu efie mo
Oh yes.
We anyway, we got to make class and make quite sorry about Boone and be due.
Wash it.
Oh, Saturday, of course. It is the only year for
what you need.
What is I and I home? Maybe I'm in Toronto, will be about Mano Fano. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, afternoon.
Maybe I join a say.
But I have Dora,
Dora, tell my ain't you?
But I think I'm be automatic. They be out the matter. Women in Panama, the dominant place, my say.
Whatever you do at them.
I did be out women in Panama.
Now we are sure someone Cotiana now, so you're just one can hear the only BBI.
I say, the store when in the school will be as if you know, if you are not permanent. In this store, but some will be shady men permanent. Oh, said it because we just trust they be out the store.
It means once when we be on pay. So everything you can stop what you're doing on pay. I think so hatred ni be free ho ana.
So yeah, me feel run it on to be on to
because also now can ask na asa won ye na hwe na ohun no di watem. And me bo say dey na why once waka bibi means who ye bibi a on pay.
Opa say if you na meet him no stop moving come out and or they na me feel run to say why
yet to yeah some what's your fro saying? Dora, yo. Yeah, that's so what your concern. Councillor Becca be afa ho ama. Why?
Wo ho sade anti. Wo ho se wo digwa. Wan kose okopa adamfo, kopa maame. Ada wenya obi asabi o ne boshe. Show a good trait. Mama ete say bibi aboko.
Ono nchia no.
Na de esi.
Nipa no hunu kwa wasase di na te osile
so no just wa fine one just wa call him. You see, one of the power thing in life is greetings.
Enchia.
I'm
say you cool pa na adwen.
What say? I'm not doing so. What say? You know, both sound and now call Crasia. Now, Nim, now, what was Uncle 41 chow. Do you know what it means? You see,
that's what you're matter.
Yes. You don't regard us, you don't respect us, you don't honor us. Greetings it's a sort.
Okay.
Me know tifie. It's about.
Uh-huh.
No one yan no sorry no whom we first I want share which share from. Do you know what it means? Where are for near mom? But the greetings is good. It paved the way for relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy 98.9 FM. When you be here, come on, you can about banner we name pompon so you know. Counsellor, you better was say for the meantime. I mean, Adumatta next week you better also.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe so some by you be you come over you be the party next week. You better sound so atonsa. They are free counsellor. Now, son, I'll be calling. So they will final submissions. Count for the phone number. To your listeners, here no peculiar issue or yanka or no betimi akasafa one. I say it will final submission and your phone contact.
They may catch the telephone and say, "Menko, menko, yeah, don't fight.
Hey,
don't fight.
Okay.
Why would you fight me? Because I don't like what I'm doing. Who named the mayenti? But the moment you fight me, there's going to be a long process for reconciliation. There's going to be a long process.
We shouldn't start anything that will call for reconciliation. Is that not it?
No, come again.
We shouldn't start anything that will cause us to call it for reconciliation.
Yes.
You might be BIF,
yes,
you're reconciling.
Yes, you're reconciling. Just see your partner or
a friend or
yes. Don't prejudge the person. Just see the person as the way she is or he is and deal with it.
Okay.
Obo no prejudice it, no conclude or say no tear, whatever say, stop it. Because reconciliation, it's above.
Yeah.
It's a process.
A check.
Take
your time.
It takes time. All right? Good. And I hope I say, would they make us 027 41 606 41.
Once
So
again,
for them, pen say
027 once again.
yeah 027 41 606 41. I prefer text and WhatsApps
to calling, no.
Yeah, to call because calling me a driver and I'm
to text near
sanity.
Counsellor, you better watch it.